always wanted curtains like these. They look lovely in the front. What do you reckon?
Oh, they're nice and bright, aren't they?
That's just what I thought. You know, really cheer the place up on dark nights. The thing is, Mand, I don't get a chance to do stuff like this these days, you know, like sewing and that. So I thought, with you staying here at the moment, I mean, that's if you wouldn't mind, like. Well, you can use my machine, I don't use it.
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh, thanks, Mand. As my Jimmy would say, there'll be a drink in it for you.
Right.
Hi, Finbad. Hey, do you like the new curtains?
Nice and bright, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what Mandy said.
Jack has asked me to give her a hand with them.
Oh, sound.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go and get the washing.
So?
So what?
Well, are you talking to me yet?
I didn't stop talking to you. It was you in the big sulk.
I wasn't sulking. I was just concerned about this job in Bristol.
Yeah, I know, and I've told you it's impossible, isn't it? So let's drop it.
Yeah, but I feel bad now, like it's my fault you can't take it. I mean, you would like to do it, wouldn't you?
Well, to be honest, yes, I was flattered to be asked.
But after all we've been through, I just want to live a normal, happy life with you and the baby.
Yeah, and we will, so don't worry, I won't be taking the job. There probably won't be any other offers anyway.
Yeah. Come on. Come see your dad. Oh, I know, yeah. I know. Here she is. Oh, man, I'm glad you're seeing it this way. I mean, we've got so much to look forward to, you know. Just the three of us, our own little family. Me, you and the baby. It's going to be brilliant. Isn't it? Going to be brilliant. Yes.
Hi, love. Hiya.
Oh, hey.
Everything all right, love?
Yeah, I've just left me pegs inside.
Oh, we are. Have some of mine.
Are you sure?
Here, help yourself.
All right. Thanks very much. Thanks a lot.
God, anyone would think I was giving you the crown jewels.
Oh, sorry. It's just I was expecting the cold shoulder.
You are?
Since we won that money, no one round here wants to know us.
Oh, I heard about you falling out with the Crosbys.
Yeah, well, everyone's taking their side, even our Lee.
Oh, you're joking.
It's making our lives hell, being blanked by all the neighbours. I'm frightened to go out the front door.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take sides, like, but I suppose you can understand the Crosbys being a bit upset.
I know, but... Well, I'm starting to feel like some sort of criminal or something. I mean, everyone pointing the finger at me. I can't go on living like this.
Oh, hey, love.
I just want to sort it out with the Crosbys, give them their half of the money, just get everything back to normal.
Well, what's stopping you?
It's Eddie. He just won't budge. He's convinced we're in the right.
Oh, nice to see.
I mean, I can't say I blame him. I felt the same myself to begin with, but... Oh, you hear what everyone thinks. Maybe the Crosbys have got a case.
Hey, Rosie, come on, look at this catalogue. I think they're getting some new leathers.
Casey, this is ready. Oh, sorry, but you're gonna have to count me out, Jack. Oh, come on, I've made loads. Sorry, but I want to get to rehearsals early, do a bit of a workout, get properly warmed up. You can't be going and doing all that on an empty stomach. Well, I'll have an apple on the way. Well, you need something hot inside you. God, you're sounding like me mum. Sorry. Listen, I know it's your new job and that, and you want to make an impression, but don't overdo it, eh? Jackie, I'm not overdoing it. Well, all these workouts you're doing, you'll be knackered. Well, I've got to get fit and stay fit. It took me long enough to get this job. I'm not going to lose it now. Yeah, and I know how much it means to you. But listen, if things don't work out, you know there'll always be a job for you downstairs. Oh, thanks, but I'm going to make this work. I'm going to get my equity card and everything. And you'll still come and get your hair done downstairs when you're rich and famous, won't you? Of course I will. I'll see you later. Yeah, see you later. Oh, Casey, you forgot your apple. Hello?
Mrs. Jordash.
Yes?
I'm sorry to bother you. I'm Colin Baker, Kathy's husband.
What?
I got your address from the letter you sent to Kathy.
Please go away.
But I need to speak to Kathy. You know where she is, don't you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Baker.
Oh, Mrs. Jordache, please. Look, I haven't come to argue. I just want you to pass a message on to Kathy. Please, Mrs. Jordache, it's important. It's about my mother, Kathy's mother-in-law. She's been taken ill. It's serious.
Real beauties, auntie. You know, I've always wanted a new pair. The best money can buy, and now we've got money to burn, haven't we?
Yeah, but we have been splashing out a bit. Maybe we should just slow down, eh?
Love, we've got £100,000 to spend. And what do you reckon, black or brown?
All right.
Hey,
Oh, so?
Listen, have you got a minute?
I could have an hour if you want it.
is everything all right, love?
Yeah, it's just I've got something I want to tell you. Don't quite know how to say this.
All right. What have you been up to now?
No, it's nothing like that.
Well, what is it then?
I'm going to work in Dubai.
Do what?
No, Dubai.
If you could just let her know. Ask her to get in touch, maybe. You see, Kathy and the kids are really close to me, Mum.
I'll pass your message on.
Thanks, Mrs. Jordache. Thanks for everything. Especially taking care of Kathy like that. She did the right thing, you know, leaving. I don't blame her. I realise that now, but it was the only way I was going to come to my senses. You see, I've been drinking too much. The pressure of work and that. Well, I'm sure she told you how I've been acting. But I've got some help now, and it's under control. You wouldn't believe it, but I feel like a different person already.
I really am busy, Mr. Baker.
I know, but if only Kathy knew how sorry I was. If only I could talk to her.
Please, will you go now?
If I just had a phone number.
No way.
Please, Mrs. Jordache, if I could talk to her. For just a minute. 30 seconds even.
Kathy doesn't want to speak to you. She doesn't want to see you.
But she's my wife.
I'm sorry.
Look, you can't do this to me.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
I want to speak to my wife.
If you don't go, I'm going to call the police.
What have you been saying to her, eh? Come on. You've been filling her head with rubbish, haven't you?
I shall call the police.
You've turned her and the kids against me. I've lost everything because of you. We were all right till you came along and stuck your nose in. Yet people like you make me sick.
Hey, what the hell's going on here? Who are you?
I'm the bloke whose marriage has just been ruined by her. I've lost my wife and kids because of her stupid interfering.
Hey, button your lip.
Kathy's husband.
He hasn't it you, has he? Because if you've laid one finger on her...
Sinbad, it's all right. I can handle it.
Now beat it. And don't let me see you around here again, or I'll hit you.
But you can't just go swanning off halfway across the world.
I ain't swanning off anywhere. I'm going to work. What have got to keep me here?
A wife and kid.
I asked Sarah to come with me.
And?
She said no.
Oh, so that's it then, is it? You just walk away from it. This is the big new start you've been going on about.
Look, me and Sarah have tried and tried again. I don't think it's ever going to work. I can't hang around here on the off chance.
Yeah, but Dubai, it's miles away. We'll never see you.
It's 8 hours on a plane. I'll be home a couple of times a year, no different from when I was in the army. Look, this is me chance. Me big chance.
But this Dill character car, we don't know much about him, do we?
He's sound, straight down the middle. He's even letting Sarah and Becca stay over the road, rent-free, till he finds a new tenant.
Sounds like you've already made your mind up.
I have. I'm going into town later, pick up the plane tickets and...
Well, when are you going?
Friday.
You what?
Oh, God almighty. You could have given us a bit more notice.
It's best this way. I don't want to be hanging around here, having second thoughts, people trying to change my mind. I'm going on Friday. My mind's made up.
Hello, Max.
Sana, what are you doing here?
Nice to see you as well.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you better come in.
All alone?
I'm expecting Patricia any minute.
Don't worry, Max. I won't keep you. Just long enough to say goodbye.
You really going? Susanna, are you sure you're doing the right thing?
Well, there's nothing to keep me here, is there? Not unless...
I'm going to put the kettle on there. Fancy a coffee?
You're bound to need some stuff for going away.
Mum, I'm okay. Dill sorted me with a float.
Oh, Carl, please. Just think of it as a going away pressie, eh? Put it in your pocket, eh?
Okay, thanks, Mum. I'll get some new clobber, eh? Thanks. Hi.
Hiya, hey, I hope you're going to take good care of this son of mine. Needs looking after.
Mum, I can look after myself.
Don't worry, Mrs. Banks. I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, well, make sure you do. See you later.
All set in?
Yeah, I'm just off into town now to pick up the tickets. Can't wait. Should be an adventure, eh?
I was wondering if you're not doing anything tonight, would you fancy babysitting?
What time?
About 8?
Yeah, all right.
Great.
You going anywhere special?
Yes, I thought I'd treat Max, take him out for a meal.
Oh, that's nice.
An old friend of his is moving away, going to live abroad. Thought he might need cheering up.
Hiya, girls.
I'll see you at 8 o'clock then.
Hi, Jackie.
See what I mean? God, I just feel like some sort of leper.
Oh, lovely sort.
Oh, God almighty, I just wish we'd never won that money now.
Come on, come in for a minute. Come on. Where are the flowers from?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm just acting on instruction, same as the plan.
Very mysterious. So, looking forward to your trip.
Very much. 4 weeks in the sun, just what I need.
What about Susanna?
Susanna?
Oh, she's going with you, isn't she?
Afraid not. She's got cold feet.
Why?
Well, she seems to think there's something worth staying here for. But what that is, God only knows.
Oh, I think I might have a pretty good idea. I'll see you later.
Max, you're lying to me. Tell me why you really don't want me to go.
Like I said, I'll miss you and the children.
And is that it? You'll miss me.
Well, all right. I'll more than miss you.
More than miss me.
I'll miss you lots. What are you doing?
Loosening your tie.
No.
Getting all hot under the collar.
Susanna, this is all wrong.
I just want to say goodbye. Just an innocent goodbye kiss. That's all.
No. It's just as well you're going away, you know. I don't think I'd be able to, control myself. Oh, no. Look, no, this is not... I can't. We can't. What about Patricia? I mean, it really would be the end this time.
Don't talk, Max. Just kiss.
Oh, God, it's Patricia.
Relax.
Max, I've just heard that Susanna isn't going to...
Dubai.
Susanna's just, dropped by.
To give Max the good news. The children and me are staying in Liverpool after all.
Yes. Great news, isn't it?
Fabulous.
So we'll all be seeing lots more of each other then.
See ya. All right.
Hey, on your way home?
Worse luck, I hate it there at the moment.
Oh, your mum and dad's arguing about the lottery money.
Well, they talk about nothing else. I wish she'd sort it out with the Crosbys.
So do I. I still feel really bad about it all. Anyway, what are you doing tonight?
Nothing. Probably sit in my room, keep out the way.
Well, how do you fancy babysitting?
Yeah, all right, where?
Just over at the Farnhams.
All right. Not sure that's a very good idea.
Oh, why not?
What if my mum and dad find out? And they're falling out with the Farnhams as well.
Just tell them you're going somewhere else. Oh, come on, it's better than sitting in your room all night. We'll have a laugh.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Great. I'll see you outside the Farnhams at 8 o'clock. See you.
See ya.
Don't know what you were thinking.
Well, he wasn't going to go away, so I just thought I'd talk to him. I could handle him.
Man, you should have just told him to sling a zook. The man is ahead the ball. And what would have happened if he'd have hit you, eh? And the baby here as well?
I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself.
Oh, yeah, I know you know. See, it's a good thing you're not taking this job, because these are the sorts of people you're going to end up having to deal with. All sorts of lunatics turning up on your doorstep.
Oh, I should phone Mrs. Shackleton.
What for?
Tell her what happened. Tell her Kathy's husband was here.
Oh, just leave it, man.
It's just one quick phone call.
But it's got nothing to do with you.
Well, I'm worried you'll find Kathy.
God almighty, will you just leave it, eh?
What?
It's like it's taken over your whole life, this. What is it with you? You're like Saint Mandy or something, always trying to sort out everyone else's problems.
Kathy wrote to me asking for my help. I just feel a responsibility towards her.
What about your responsibility to me and Ruth?
It's just one quick phone call, that's all.
Hiya. Oh. How are those new curtains looking, eh?
Yeah, well, you suit yourself. You'd always end up doing it anyway. I'm going out.
Hey, Sunshine, you better behave yourself out there.
Yes, Mum.
Hey, I'm serious. You go getting up to any hanky-panky in those places, and you can say goodbye to your testimonials.
All right, Mo, spare us the details, eh, girl?
No, she's right, though. Those sorts of countries have got different customs and that. You've got to respect them, you know.
Mum, I'm going to Dubai, not Kirby.
I'm sure there was one in there somewhere.
Look at you, clutching the place up with your junk. What are you looking for?
A torch for our car.
Torch?
Yeah, for when the power goes out, like. These third world countries, son.
You lot need a geography lesson. Dubai's an oil state. The way they live would put this place to shame.
All right, I'm going out now.
Have you got time to give us a geography lesson before you go?
You what?
Never mind, son. We'll see you later when we get back from the bingo, eh?
Yeah, see ya.
See you, son. You two off the bingo?
Yeah, becoming a bit of an habit, isn't it?
Hey, she's on a lucky streak. Can't go stopping us now.
It's only a couple of nights a week. It's a laugh.
I know that, and I don't mind you enjoying yourselves, but it is his last night. I thought you might stay in, like.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Well, we can go tomorrow, can't we, Mo?
Oh, yeah, we'll stay in and have a laugh, like.
No way. You taking a mickey all night? Me mum getting upset because I'm going away. We'll say goodbyes tomorrow day, because tonight I'm taking me dad down the alehouse for a few pints.
All right. Nice one, son.
So you two, get your coats on and get off down the bingo.
You sure, son?
Never been surer.
Oh, no, I mean, the lad's right. There's no point us all hanging around here moping all night. You two might as well get off and play up our winnings. No point having money if you can't enjoy it. And better spending it than letting the Crosbys get their hands on it.
I told you, darling, she just turned up, unannounced.
There's no need to invite her in.
So what? I've got to conduct my personal affairs on the doorstep?
Personal affairs?
Oh, come on, you know what I mean. I'm talking about the welfare of my children, nothing else. She's still with this Dill, for goodness sake. It's very unsettling for the kids. I'm going to have to talk to Susanna.
No, we'll talk to Susanna, Max. I don't want any more one-on-one meetings between you two. I mean it.
I'll get it. Oh, hi, Rachel. Come in.
Hiya. I've asked a friend to come and sit with me, if that's all right.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, as long as you're not intent on raiding the drinks cabinet.
Thanks. Come on, it's okay.
All right.
Oh, it's you.
Listen, perhaps it's not quite such a good idea. I mean, Alice has been a bit unsettled and...
Yes, we don't want any unnecessary noise in case it wakes her.
We won't put the telly on or anything, and we'll talk dead quiet.
Rachel, I do think it would be for the best if Lee were to just go home.
But why?
Well, it's 'cause my mum and dad, innit? It's nothing to do with me, you know. It's not my fault.
Oh, Lee.
Nice. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Ta-ra. Hiya.
Oh, yeah. You had a good day?
Yeah, not bad. How about you?
Oh, dead busy. One of the stylists phoned in sick. We've been on off our feet all day. I'm knackered. And anyway, what are you looking so pleased about?
Nothing.
Nothing. You've got a grin on your gob about 3 miles wide.
Yeah, well, maybe I've got something to grin about.
Hey, hang on. I know that. Look, what's going on?
I've copped off.
What? Where?
In your dad's shop. Where do you think?
What, at work, like the theatre?
Yeah.
Well, who with?
One of the other dancers.
Hey, hang on. You never said anything to me about fancying anyone.
Well, I didn't want to say nothing in case he didn't like me. Oh, but I fancied him like mad the minute I saw him.
Well, who is he? What's he like?
Well, his name's Christian. Oh, he's just dead nice.
And you gonna go out with him?
Yeah, Friday. I can't wait.
Never have guessed.
Oh, Jackie's gorgeous. I think I'm in love.
Taxis here, girls. Good luck then, eh?
Hey, I'm sticking with her. Talk about the Midas touch.
Look away, will you, Mo? A couple of wins on the bingo.
All right, son. You're back early.
Yeah, 'cause of you.
You what?
It's worse when I came out the secure unit. No one wants to know me.
Hey?
What is it, Lee? What's happened?
I was meant to be babysitting over at the Farnhams with Rachel, but they won't even let me in.
Oh, the sly gets.
Petty, just leave them to me.
Eddie, no.
Yeah, don't bother, eh? You've caused enough trouble. You're more bothered about your money than your own family.
Well, there were times with Trevor when I really thought I was going to die. I mean, I really thought he was going to kill me. And to be honest, there were times when I wished he had. It seemed like the only way I'd escape it all.
God almighty, it must have been terrible.
I promised myself then that if I ever got out of it alive, I'd never trust another man again. I'd never get involved. God, why does life have to be so complicated? All I want to do is be of some use, feel like I can actually achieve something.
And now you've got the chance to do something with the job offer.
But Sinbad says it would just be going backwards, that I should leave all that part of my life in the past.
Well, he's probably just worried about you, you know. I mean, it's understandable. He's just trying to protect you.
I know, but, you know, seeing Kathy last week, she was so desperate. She was crying out for help. How could I turn my back on her?
How could anyone?
Yeah, but how could I? And then, when I got her out of that place, her and the kids safe in the refuge, to think, oh, I did all that. I helped them escape.
Gave you a real buzz, did it?
Oh, yeah, like nothing I've ever known. And there are women out there who need help, Jackie, and now I know I can help them. You know, suddenly, everything I went through, me, and Beth and Rachel, suddenly it was something worthwhile.
You really want to take this job, don't you?
Oh, yeah. But it's just not practical. Because it would mean me and the baby living in the refuge in Bristol and Sinbad getting a flat or something down there. I can't ask him to do that or expect him to understand.
You're not going to do it, then?
No, it's impossible. Just hope I don't start to regret it and blame Sinbad for stopping me doing something so important.
Tell you something, man. You've made a cracking job of them curtains, kid.
Thank you.
Yeah, you won't recognise the place when we finish with it.
No, I'm sure I won't.
Mind you probably won't be here, will you? When me and Jackie have finished all the decorating all the way through, like. You and Sin probably would have moved on, wouldn't you? Found your own little love nest, eh?
Look, we are planning on looking at places. It's just that everything's been so up in the air.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, don't be feeling that I'm pushing you on, anything like that. It's just... Well, I'm thinking a little Ruthie there.
Oh, I see.
Well, you know, me and Jackie hanging round the place, cracking, running in and out all day. Polly, I mean, can't be much fun for the kid, can it? Eh? She needs her own proper space around her. Her own little home, like.
Oh, I don't know. I think living here must be very stimulating for a baby of her age.
You will?
Well, you coming in the early hours of the morning, banging doors, TV blaring away, cracker barking all night, every night, the smell of takeaway curries, not to mention the smell from your socks.
Oh, yeah. Not like you to be cracking the old funnies, man.
Oh, I have my moments. But listen, Jimmy, I know that the living arrangements aren't ideal, but I think we're just going to have to make the best of it until me, Ruth and Sinbad can find somewhere suitable.
OK, don't be worrying about it. Here, I'll get that. You've got your hands full. Hello, love. Come in.
Thank you.
Visitor for you, man.
Hello, Mandy.
Oh, hello.
Can we talk?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll get out from under your feet. Need a bit of a shave, anyway. Hey, hasn't she done a cracking job on them curtains?
Oh, yes. Very nice.
I suppose you wanted to know if I'm going to take the job.
I'm sorry to rush you, but we do need to fill the position as soon as we can.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say no.
Oh, I see. Any particular reason?
Yeah, well, you're looking at one of them.
I've no doubt we could provide adequate childcare facilities.
Oh, it's not just Ruth, it's Sinbad as well. I've had to think about the whole family.
Well, I won't pretend I'm not disappointed. We really do need you, but never mind, I understand.
How's Kathy doing?
Same old story, I'm afraid. She's thinking about going back to him.
Well, she can't.
I'm afraid she is.
What are you going to stop her?
Well, of course, I've tried, but she won't listen to me. I was hoping... Well, she trusts you, Mandy. Maybe you can make her see sense.
Oh, I told Sinbad I wouldn't get involved again.
You know what will happen if she goes back there. We need to stop her now, before it's too late.
Yeah, but what about Ruth? I can't take her with me.
Can't you get someone to babysit?
Well, who?
Hey, man, Sinbad wouldn't have a spare razor by any chance, would he?
You sure you've got everything now?
Yeah. Tickets, passport, money.
You got enough clean underwear?
Me bag's full of clean underwear. Stop worrying, will you?
Hey, that's what mums are for. Worrying. Gonna miss you, you know.
I'm gonna miss you as well. I'm gonna miss all of you.
Promise you'll phone, eh?
I'm right every week.
And any problems?
I'm gonna weigh it out. Listen, do you think Ollie's gonna be all right? He seemed dead upset. You know, when we said goodbye this morning. I feel really bad leaving him like that.
Don't worry, he'll be fine. I'm gonna sort this money business out with the Crosbys the minute you get off.
And what are you gonna do?
Aye, look who's come to see her daddy then.
Damn it. I can't budge this scrambled egg.
There'll be nothing left of that saucepan by the time you've finished.
It's an old one anyway. To be honest, we could do with some new saucepans. A set of those cast iron ones might be nice.
Have you seen the price of those things?
Oh, come on, Jean. If you shop around, you could... Oh. God's truth. Just listen to us. 2 weeks ago, we're talking about going around the world and buying a new car and a boat, never knows what. Now we're squabbling over the price of a few saucepans.
Ironic, isn't it? And the prospect of any spending spree grows remoter by the day.
You think we're on to a loser, don't you?
Well, the threat of legal action didn't budge the banks. What else can we do?
Apart from continuing to ostracise them, I'm not sure there's anything else we can do.
Oh, do we really want to spend the rest of our days doing that?
No. No, Jean, we don't. Maybe the time has come to put this whole unseemly business to rest, eh? Run up the white flag, so to speak.
And that is not admitting that the banks are in the right.
No, absolutely not. They may have won the money, but I'd like to think we won the moral victory. All the neighbours are with us, and at least this way we get to keep our dignity.
Quite.
So, I suppose I'd better go over there and tell them we're withdrawing our claim.
So relations are back to normal then?
Don't think I'd go that far, my darling. Anyway, I'll just finish cleaning this and I'll go over and see them.
I thought you were going to throw that saucepan out.
Oh, get a few more years out of it yet, I suppose.
Right, there's a couple of bottles made up in the kitchen. But just make sure the milk's not too hot.
No, all right, don't be worrying. She'll be fine with her Uncle Jimmy.
Anyway, Sinbad will be back soon. He'll know what to do.
Mandy, we really do need to go.
Are you sure you're going to be all right?
Oh, Mandy, I've had two of my own, haven't I? Go on, get off. Go ahead.
I won't be long.
Get going and stop worrying, will you?
Bye.
Bye. Right, you. Into your basket. Aye.
Lean back, I'll wait in the car.
Right. Well, this is it then.
I love... You look after yourself, eh?
See you, Mum.
Promise you're right, eh?
I promise.
Look after yourself.
Yeah, you be careful out there, eh?
I will.
Yeah.
All right, Dad.
Look, just take it. We can afford it. See you, Cal.
See you, Dad. See you, Mum.
Aye, son.
Take care, lad.
Don't forget to write now.
I won't.
He's gone.
Be back. And anyway, one less son to worry about for a while, eh?
We've got more than enough to worry about with our Lee, haven't we?
I've told you. He'll come round, love.
Eddie, I am sick of waiting for him to come round. This business with the Crosbys needs sorting once and for all.
How?
I'm giving them half the money and no arguments.
Hang on a sec, David. I'll come with you to the banks.
Are you sure? There's really no need.
This is a joint decision. United we stand.
Right, Jean. Good for you.
You can't do this, Rosie.
Just watch me.
50 grand, you're just going to throw it away.
That's right, now out me way.
You're not going through this door.
I've had enough of it. All the neighbours blanking us, our Lee coming in close to tears.
So you're going to give in to them, are you? Let them win.
I just want everything back to normal.
Well, you might be willing to pay 50 grand for a bit of normality, but I'm not.
God almighty, our Lee was right. You think more of this money than you do of your own family.
That money is our family's future.
If this goes on much longer, our family won't have a future.
Rosie!
Just get out.
Oh, I felt that. But you had that cracking bacon head.
What did you do that for?
Because you pushed me too far, Eddie.
What are you lot gawping at?
Time for a sharp exit, I think.
Jean, I think we should come back later.
David, hang on a minute. Got something for you.
What is it?
Money, and lots of it.
£50,000. Your share of the lottery win.
But...
We've had a change of heart. Haven't we, Eddie? Anyway, we think we might have been a bit hasty, like, and, well, we're sorry.
Apology accepted.
I second that.
Now, did you want us for something?
What? No. Nothing really, no. Nothing at all.
Hey, Sid, just missed it. Nosy Banks has just lamped Eddie in the middle of the close.
Is that our pram?
Yeah, should have heard the cracks he gave him.
Ruth's in there.
Yeah, well, who'd you expect, Cracker?
What's going on?
Shh, well, you've only just got it off. Just thought I'd bring it up with her Uncle Jimmy, see Jackie in the shop.
Well, where's Mandy?
Well, she's out.
Do you mean she's gone out and she's left the baby with you?
What, did you think she was going to leave her there on her own in the house?
Well, where's she gone?
Well, I don't know. She's gone off with that Shackleton woman or something.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I seem to think it was important.
What, more important than her own kid, eh?
What are you doing?
I'm getting her home.
Sin, what are you playing at? I was only taking her over to see Jackie.
Never mind. Has she been changed?
Aye. What's all this? Getting cabs home from work? Well, I was in a rush. Christian's coming round for his tea. Oh, right. Oh, shopping at Marxie's as well, eh? Well, I want everything to be dead nice, so I thought I'd make an effort. So what have you got? Just loads of nice salads and that.
Enough for 3, is there?
It's a cosy meal for 2. And anyway, I've got strawberries for after, so I don't need the gooseberry.
Oh, very funny. So, when do we get to meet him then?
You said you were going to meet him?
You are? Well, I've got to check him out, haven't I? Make sure he's suitable.
Yeah, well, last time we checked out one of my fellas, you ended up sleeping with him.
Oh, why'd you have to bring that up, Casey?
Because it still hurts, that's why. I've forgiven you, Jackie, but I haven't forgotten, all right? Just make sure you keep your hands to yourself this time.
Eddie,
What?
your eyes.
Never felt better.
I'm sorry.
What? You're sorry for smacking me in the gob, or you're sorry for giving 50 grand away?
I'm sorry for hitting you.
Well, I suppose I should be grateful, really. I mean, it's the first physical contact we've had since God knows when.
You know my feeling about that at the moment.
At the moment? It's been going on for 4 months, for God's sake. You know what? I'm starting to think all this no-sex business up here. In your head. You're making it all up.
Can't believe you said that.
Yeah, and I can't believe you belted me, so there you go. You live with someone for all these years. You think you know them. Then they turn around and do something like that in front of all those people as well. They'll be thinking we're knocking hell out of each other.
None of this would have happened if we hadn't won that money.
Oh, that's right. Blame everything on the money. It's always something or somebody else's fault. It's never yours, is it? You're never wrong.
Listen, you'll be all right at number 5 till Dill finds a new tenant. And don't worry about bills and that. I'll be sending money home every month.
Thanks, Carl.
And anything you need for Becca, just get it and sort it out.
Tom. So, this time tomorrow you'll be in Dubai, eh?
Yeah. Mad, isn't it? It's happened so quick.
I suppose it's for the best, though, eh? No point dragging your feet, is there?
Listen, if you do change your mind, just pick up the phone. I mean it. I'll get you on the next plane.
You keep your nose clean and a couple of months down the line, who knows?
You serious?
Yeah. Just stay out of trouble and a couple of months from now, me and Becca might just follow you out there.
Sounds like we're ready to go.
Say goodbye to your daddy, Rebecca.
You're gonna be a good girl while your daddy's away.
Yeah.
You're gonna look after your mummy for me.
Yeah.
Bye, Becca.
I miss you, Carl.
I'm gonna miss you.
Promise me you'll look after yourself, eh? Keep in touch and stay out of trouble and follow you out there.
Come here, you. Love you, sir.
Love you too, Carl. Bye.
See you. Take care of yourselves, eh?
Yeah, well, you're going over the top. She was in good hands. She was with me.
Jimmy, she shouldn't be abandoning a kid at that age. She's just out of hospital herself. What she's thinking of.
Oh, Eddie. No harm done.
Listen, mate, it's like this battered wives thing is taking over her life. And after she promised me she was finished with all that, she goes and does this behind me back.
So that's what's eating you, is it?
What?
Doing her own thing.
No, it's not that. It's... I just want to lead a normal life, Jim. You know, I want to be boring. I want to live in a semi with me pipe and me slippers, just me, Mandy and Ruth. Just a normal, boring family. But it's like, she can't let go of the past. Like, she wants all this misery and hassle. I don't know what to do.
Well, you'll have to put your foot down. Show her who's boss.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Sin, you'll have to give her a choice. It's either you and the baby or battered women. See how she handles that one.
Oh, I say, very nice.
Are you still here?
Oh, excuse me for breathing. I only happen to live here.
Oh, come on, Jack. You promised me you were going out.
I'm going. Give us a chance. Do you think these trousers look all right? Oh, I might change them.
Jackie.
All right.
Oh, that's him.
Well, I'm here now, so I might as well meet him.
All right, but if you so much as look at him in the wrong way...
Cos I might off you up me town as.
Oh, yeah, come in.
Brought some blanc.
Oh, thanks.
All right, I'm Jackie.
Your flatmate, she's just on her way out.
How you doing, Jackie? I'm Christian.
Oh, Christian. That's a lovely name.
Right, I'll see you then.
You are?
I'll see you then.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, nice meeting you, Christian. Have a nice night, eh?
Don't worry, we will. And, don't be back.
$350, $400, $450, $500. £50,000.
Is it all there?
£50,000 exactly to the last penny.
I can't believe it. I've never seen so much money.
It's quite a sight, isn't it? Quite a sight.
And it's all ours.
To spend exactly as we wish.
Hey, it's only me.
In here, Rachel.
Sorry I was late. I was talking to Lee. Where's all that come from?
From Mr. and Mrs. Banks.
But they decided to give us our share of the lottery win after all.
What? What, all of it?
£50,000 exactly to the last penny.
Is that how much is there? £50,000?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant. I made up for you.
David, we're rich. We're really rich.
Must be great having your own place.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant.
Being able to play your music as loud as you want.
Oh, and what music's that?
Well, indie stuff mainly. You know, cast, men's work. I want to quite like Blair.
Oh, love Blair the Great, auntie.
My mum doesn't think so.
Always telling you to tidy your room as well, is she?
You guessed it.
She sounds just like my mum.
Yeah. Hey, mind you, I wouldn't fancy washing my own socks. That would be something I'd miss her for.
You had enough?
Yeah, that was great.
I'll clear away then, eh?
You haven't finished it?
Oh, then plenty.
You've hardly eaten anything?
You're starting to sound like my mum now.
Sorry. Been living at home for too long.
Yeah, well, tell you what. You put a CD on and you can play it as loud as you want. I made up that I decided to share it with you. I've been feeling terrible, like it was all my fault.
Well, I can't pretend that I wasn't a little annoyed with you at the time, but at the end of the day, all this unpleasantness was down to the Banks, nothing to do with you at all.
All's well that ends well, eh?
Indeed, indeed. I've been saving this for a special occasion. Just half a glass for you, Rachel, right?
Thanks.
And to think we were on our way over to tell them they could keep the money.
I know, it's incredible. It's quite bizarre.
I wonder what made them change their mind.
Yeah, who knows?
I reckon it was because no one was talking to them. They must have felt dead guilty. So, what are you going to do with all this money?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is get it into the bank.
Then we're going straight under the travel agent.
Are you going on holiday?
Well, I think we can treat ourselves to a little break after all we've been through for the last 2 weeks. I think we deserve it. So, here's to our newfound wealth.
No sign of her?
Not even a phone call. What's she playing at?
Thanks, Katie. Enjoyed myself.
Oh, yeah, so have I.
I'll do it again sometime, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
I'd ask you round to mine, but wouldn't be the same with Mum and Dad there.
Well, I'd settle for a drink after rehearsals tomorrow.
You got yourself a date then?
Great, I can't wait.
See you tomorrow then.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for coming, eh? I'll see you then.
Katie, listen. I've got something to tell you.
What is it?
I don't know quite how to say this.
Oh, God, you're not married, are you?
No, nothing like that.
Are you gay?
Just 'cause I'm a dancer.
Well, what is it then?
It's like this. I'm skint. You couldn't lend us a quid for the bus, could you?
Where have you been? I know. Out with Mrs. Shackleton. After you promised me you'd finished with all that.
It was an emergency.
An emergency?
I had to talk to Kathy.
Look, I am sick and tired of hearing about Kathy. And I am sick and tired of hearing about other people's problems. We've had enough problems of our own. We've had more than our fair share.
Well, she needed me.
Oh, she needed you more than your daughter needed you. You walked out of here today and you left her with Jimmy, of all people.
I'm sorry.
Well, so am I. Because I don't know what's happening to you. You don't even want to know me and Ruth. We don't matter, do we?
Yeah, of course you
Oh,
do.
no. We're not as important as some woman who's taken a beating. Oh, we couldn't match that, could we?
How can you say that?
Because I'm beginning to think it's true.
It's not true.
Then you prove it to me, man.
Well, how do you mean?
You choose. You either give up your past and leave these Cathys of the world behind, or you give up me.
Oh, I wish I'd never said I'd do this talk now.
Well, back out of it then. You could always get somebody else.
Oh, well, thanks for that vote of confidence. You were the one encouraging me to do it in the first place.
Yeah, but that was before they started offering you jobs and getting you involved in other people's marriages.
Look, I've said I can't take this job. I'm sorry. I'm not going to pretend that Kathy doesn't exist. She needed someone's help and I was there. Anyway, it's over now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
I expected to see you still foot slogging along the pavement somewhere.
Well, we are allowed to stop doing that when we finished our shift, you know.
Ah, what were you doing in there then? Sticking a ticket on a one-armed bandit?
Oh, no, dead friendly in there. They let us use the toilet when we're desperate. Right, come on, let's go and spend some of our lovely money, eh?
What's left of it?
Oh, there's plenty left. Oh, you know, I don't know, I feel better having sorted with the Crosbys. Maybe the neighbours will start talking to us again now.
I know what you mean, but it was still a real sickener handing it over, though.
Oh, come on, let's make the most of late night opening, eh?
Yeah, aren't we a bit early doing Christmas shop?
You're kidding, aren't you? We're miles behind. And if we leave it till the last minute, we'll get stuck in all the crowds, won't we?
Well, I'm not going to disagree with you. I don't want to crack around the ear all like last week.
Never going to live that down, am I? You can buy me a punch bag.
Already got one. Me.
Oh, come on, Ed. I know we had a bit of a fallout, but I have apologised.
Yeah. Let's get on, eh?
Isn't it nice not having to worry about saving up for Christmas for a change?
Right, I'd better get on. We're solid books in the restaurant tonight.
No meal for us this evening, then.
I'm sure we'll be able to squeeze you in.
Oh, and who said money doesn't buy you influence?
Look at us. Frittering our big win away already. New tea towels.
Oh, my, very extravagant.
Right, I better get on. I'll see you later.
Bye, Max. Thanks for the champers.
No, my pleasure.
Do you know, I seem to have spent half my life washing up.
Well, maybe a dishwasher should be next item on your shopping list.
Jean?
Oh, I think we can afford to treat ourselves to some new glasses.
Perhaps we should be a bit more frugal with our windfall. It won't last long if we just chuck it away needlessly.
We spent half our lives being frugal. I want to splash out.
And so you should. You deserve it. Did you have anything slightly more adventurous in mind than tea towels?
Oh, who knows? It would be very tempting to sell up there and hit the road.
Oh, I don't know about that, dear. I rather thought we might start with a spot of redecorating, actually.
Oh, don't be so boring. Who cares about the house? This is our chance to see the world.
Jean!
Dubrovnik! Watch out, world. Here come the Crosbys. Dubrovnik!
Jean! Steady, old girl. Good
Listen,
Lord.
I've got to be going. I've got to pick Alice up and go to her appointment.
Ah, these tests she's having, they're not expecting to find anything untoward, are they?
Oh, no, they're just routine development tests.
Ah, good. I'm sure she'll come through with flying colours.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. Do you think Mum's serious about going off around the world?
Yeah. It's a lot of talk, really.
Would you go with her if she did?
Oh, I don't know about that. Roughing it with the natives isn't exactly my first choice of a holiday.
Well, I'd miss you both a lot if you did decide to go wandering off.
Ah, nice to know we've been missed. Do you want me to come with you to the hospital?
Oh, no, we'll be fine. Max said he'd meet us there.
Won't you be tied up in the restaurant?
No, you can pop out for this. Listen. Bye-bye. Say goodbye to Mum for me.
Love and cuddles to Alice, darling.
Right, better get going.
Listen, man, I'm sorry about biting your head off before. I know how important this talk is to you.
I haven't got a clue what I'm going to say.
Yeah, well, just tell them how nervous you are and just be yourself, eh?
Right, taxi's here, madam. Personal service from the boss of Corky Cars, no less.
Right, it won't be a sec. I think I better pay a quick visit.
All right.
I thought you were going to get one of the lads to sort it out.
No, I told Jackie I'd look after her myself. Personal touch, you know.
Yeah, twisted your arm, you mean?
No, listen, there's only Boy Scouts who do good turns, you know. Come on, Betty Boothroyd, gotta move on. Don't want to be late for your posh speaking do you?
I don't think posh is the right word, Jim.
Yeah, well, I'm only winding her up, aren't I?
Yeah, well, she's nervous enough as it is, so don't go winding her up too much, OK?
Right, OK. I'm only messing, aren't I? So is that right, then? Is she going to a gaff full of women?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, well, let's hope some of them are fit, eh? Make me trip worthwhile.
Jimmy, it's battered wives she's talking to, you know, not some bunch of bimbos.
All right, keep your wig on. Battered wives, eh? I don't know. All these people walking the streets homeless, and they go and get themselves fixed up just like that. Can't be bad.
We're not talking the odd slap, you know, Jimmy. I mean, some of these girls have had ciggies stumped out on their bodies for years, and they've been beaten senseless.
All right. Only joking. Didn't mean it.
Oh, sorry about that. We're going to be late, aren't we?
No, you're all right, kid. Got plenty of time.
Will you bring Ruth out to the car for me?
Yeah, I'll get her. Come on, come to your Uncle Jimmy Babs. There she is. Hey, man. I think little Ruthie's got a bit of a present here for you, kid.
Oh, why is it the minute you get them all wrapped up to go out, they fill the nappies?
That's all right, I've got it. Come here, you stinking butt. Come on.
I'll go and get the engine warmed up, OK?
You can leave it here with me if you like.
Well, I just thought it would give some of the women a bit of hope seeing me with a baby. You know, after everything I went through, a sort of positive image.
Yeah, but she's a little bit young to be put on an exhibition like that, though, isn't she?
Oh, it wouldn't seem like that, would it?
Well, it would to me. I just want her to have a normal life.
Well, I suppose it might make things a bit easier for me. Are you sure you'll be all right with her?
Of course I will. I'm a dad, aren't I?
All right, I'll be back as early as I can. And listen, let's not fall out over this talk, eh? I mean, I might be nervous about it, but I feel good about it too. It's something I want to do.
I know. I'm just sorry for giving you a hard time, that's all. You go give your talk and give them loads, all right?
OK.
I'm only suggesting a night on the town. I don't want to be your ball and chain for life.
I know.
Well, come out with me then.
No.
I've got bad breath, haven't I?
Go away, no.
Look, I promise I won't make a show of you.
I couldn't.
You mean you shouldn't?
I can't.
My mum said there's no such word as can't.
All right, then. I shouldn't, so I shan't.
First you've said you couldn't, then you shouldn't, then you said you can't and you shan't. But you haven't said you won't.
Well, I suppose I could. But I wouldn't enjoy myself because I know I shouldn't. I can't.
Bring back Janice. Not since you've lost your wild mate. You've gone all old and wifey on my old Bev. Don't do this to me, please.
I haven't got the easy excuse that I'm going for a drink with my busy mate anymore. My mum gets insecure.
Well, if you come out for a drink with me, you can pretend I'm another old mate. I don't know, Petter or someone.
Suppose I could.
Meaning you will?
Meaning I might. Go on then, feeling. But on one condition, and I mean it. If you breathe one word to Ron, I'll rip your tongue out.
Oh, I love it when you go all dominant on me.
I mean it.
I only want to go out for a drink with you. It's not as if I'm proposing some mad passionate affair, is it?
Suppose so.
Well, not yet, anyway.
You get worse, you.
See you, Tra.
Tra.
Oh, yeah, I was just on the way round to yours, actually.
All right, well, me now.
Yeah, I just want to show you something.
All right.
It's like a video thing, but it's got something to do with Beth. I just want to show it to you first, you know, see what you think before I show your mum.
Do you want me to come round to yours?
Yeah, well, that'd be easier. I've got all my gear set up there.
Okay, I'll come round after tea.
Okay.
See you. Here we are then, eh? Sit over here.
Oops, daisy.
There we are.
Oh, Daddy'll be here soon, won't he?
Hi. Could I have a table for one, please?
Table for one?
You do allow ladies to dine alone, I assume?
Oh, I don't see why not, yeah.
Well, of course, I'd rather not be dining alone. So, you could give me a table for two. On the off chance you might be able to join me later.
I couldn't promise to, I'm afraid. We have plenty of bookings in tonight, and I am here to work, remember?
Oh, I know. But isn't the art of good management the ability to delegate?
If only, but I'm too staffed down tonight, so the concept of delegation doesn't really exist. Right, let me see. With Dill in Dubai, I suppose you've got time on your hands?
Correct. And you know I hate being on my own. I get bored so quickly.
Oh, yes, I know that well enough, and when you do get bored, you're, well, dangerous. Oh, yes, here we are. Table for one.
Oh, better make it for two. Just in case.
Managed to escape all right then?
Oh, Ron, I was going to my mum's. Ta-da!
Well, I didn't know I was dating a flasher. Don't you think you're a bit overdressed for a tea-time drink?
This is me just in case we go on somewhere else, Alfred.
I'm not complaining.
Anyway, we're mates on a bevy, not going for a date.
Message received and understood.
Go on, get in before we get caught.
I'm gonna say hello. Come on, Bobby. Oops, Daisy. Oh, Alice. Looks like Daddy's too busy to come and hold your little hand, isn't he? Mrs. Farnham. Come on. Come on.
Just shift all the junk.
You've got loads of gear.
I know, yeah, I put it together myself. It's only offline now.
All right. Still looks good, though.
Yeah, well, I do the odd wedding video. I'm really like to start a production company.
I thought I'd do it this way. Mum thinks I gave it all up years ago. She'd go mad if she knew I'd put it all down on paper. Everything that's happened since we moved here, all in one little diary. But
I lent you a Beth camera ages ago, but I never realised she did anything like this.
the innermost thoughts
spooky
of an
finding
everyday
it.
typical teenager.
It was a bit of tape and then recorded over it.
I don't regret anything I did, though. I'm glad he's out of our lives. Not just for my sake, but for Mum and Rachel. We had to do it. It was either him or us. If he'd left us alone and not come looking for us, it'd have been all right. But he just couldn't stay away, could he?
If it's not a good time, love, just tell me to get off, eh?
No, it's fine. I wasn't up to much, really.
I know the feeling.
I know me and Carl have had our hours, but I still miss having them around. I get a bit bored, stuck in here on my own.
Yeah, I know that feeling as well.
Who's he out, is she?
Yeah, they're them all being given the long service medals down at the bingo tonight.
I'll go and put the kettle on.
Sound. Oh, listen. I didn't have any tea, so I grabbed that Chinese. I got a little bit extra in case you fancied some.
Yeah, great. Any excuse for a pig out?
Girl after me own heart there.
I'll warm some plates up. Rosie doesn't go to the bingo every night, does she?
Oh, no, she's not that bad, really. She just thinks she's on some mad winning streak at the moment, you know, after winning the lottery and everything. Anyway, all the more noodles for us, eh? Any word from our Carl?
No, just a phone call to say he'd arrived safe.
Must be hard keeping in touch and being that far away, like. Any chance you and Becca following him?
Yeah, there might be, if things work out for him out there.
If he keeps his nose clean, you mean?
Nah, I'm that.
Well, you just be careful, love. Do whatever's right for you.
Oh, I will. I've had my fingers burned with him more than once already.
Hey, well, let me do that. Don't want me to be the cause of more burnt fingers, do I?
Flaming 42. That's all I was sweating on in that last game.
I still needed about 6 numbers.
4 cards, please. No, go on. Make it 6. Might as well give myself some extra chances of winning.
We're staying here all night, are we?
Why not? It's good.
Would be if I actually won something for the change.
Well, I'm doing okay. I had that line win, a few bob off the machines.
Can't we go to the pictures later just for the change?
But you get to know people here, though, don't you? It's not like being sat in the dark watching a film.
Same for me, please. Hey, I'm surprised how many fellas come, you know. You want to get your Eddie along one night?
Doubt it. Couple of cans in front of the sports channel, he's happy.
Nice to know romance isn't dead.
Hurry up, we'll miss the first call.
I think that's about it.
I never realised you and Beth were such close mates, you know.
Well, I'll sort you a copy out if you like.
Yeah, that'd be great. I could show it to my mum then. Beth was dead lucky having you as a mate.
What, me? Why?
Well, you're all right, aren't you? For a lad.
Yeah, right then.
Right, I'll see you around, I suppose.
Yeah, listen, we could go to pictures one night if you like, you know, have a laugh. I mean, only if you want to, you don't have to.
Yeah, could do.
A nice one. We'll do that then. I'll just see you out.
Well, your taxi should be here at any moment.
Well, I was hoping you'd been able to join me for a while.
Honestly, I really am sorry, but things have been pretty hectic all evening.
Do I get a good night kiss?
Susanna, I'm working, and I really don't think that would be a good idea, do you?
Well, you didn't exactly run away from me last week.
Yeah, well, that was because I thought you were walking out of my life again. It was just an emotional goodbye.
Didn't feel like goodbye. You were all over me.
I was a little emotionally overcome by the moment, that's all. And I don't think it was very fair of you to treat me like that. But I let my defences down because I genuinely thought that you were going.
Well, at least now I know what it takes to get you to show your real feelings for me. I just have to threaten to move halfway across the world. My taxi, I presume? Wonder if you'll take me to Timbuktu.
Good night, Susanna.
I can't believe we've eaten all that.
I can. Good team effort, I'd say. Anyway, I'm great at washing up after a takeaway.
I'm glad you came over, Ed. It's been nice to have some company for a change.
Oh, well, can't be easy on your own.
Well, feels kind of odd just the two of us in this big place. But then not being permanent, it doesn't feel like a proper home. Gets me down, having no time for myself. It's got to rub off on Becca, hasn't it? Growing up with an arc of a mum on it, you're all the time.
Well, for what it's worth, I think you're a brilliant mum to Becca. I just wish our Carl had been a better father to her.
Yeah. More like you, eh? Steady Eddie.
All right, that makes me sound dead hard and boring, that. I used to be a bit of a lad in my time, you know.
Oh, I bet you were and all.
Yeah, I'd have gone wild having a house like this when I was our Carl's age.
Well, I was sort of forced into moving here when Carl did. And I hated all that dodgy rent business with Jimmy. But it'll do till something else comes along.
Ah, Carly. He never knew how lucky he was getting on with you. Or how stupid he was for losing you. Anyway, there you go.
Have to have another night in sometime.
Yeah, we could start our own club. The All on Our Onios.
I prefer the Lonely Hearts Club.
OK, kid, there you go, back home, safe and sound. Courtesy of Corky Cars, eh?
Thanks, Jimmy.
Hey, listen, I'll nip to the chippy, get our supper, fish and chips. Get inside, get the plates warm, OK?
OK.
All right, kid, see ya.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, how did it go? The talk was today, wasn't it?
I couldn't believe how much it meant to them, just listening to me. And I was so nervous when I started.
Oh, well done you.
Thanks. I just wanted to put my arms around each one of them to show them that someone could care.
Oh, I bet Sinbad's really proud of you.
Well, yes. Well, he was when it was just the talk. But then the Shackletons offered me a job.
A job? Well, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought so. I was flattered, but...
Sinbad's dead set against it.
You know, it almost feels like he's bullying me into doing what he wants. I mean, I don't mean physically. It's just that the job's in Bristol and it would mean living in, so he would have to find a flat or something down there.
Oh, right. That is a toughie.
I mean, I can understand how he feels, but he won't see my side of it. He's given me the you've got to choose between me or the job ultimatum.
The old emotional blackmail routine, eh?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, I'm an expert on that after 6 years married to Max. He once pushed me into choosing between my work and my children, and I let him win. But I did start to resent him for it.
There's no easy answer to it, I suppose, is there?
Well, do you seriously want this job in the refuge?
Well, before tonight, I wasn't totally sure, but after seeing all those women and listening to what they've been through, and then seeing how much they listen to me and how important I could be, you know, I can't remember the last time anybody listened to me like that.
I think you should be saying all this to Sinbad, not me.
But I know how much it would hurt him, and I don't know if I want to do that. Not after all he's done for me. And then I don't want to end up resenting him either.
Well, it may well hurt him now, but it's your future as well as his. Oh, I don't envy you the choice.
Right, I'll put the kettle on.
What are we like, eh? Sneaking in here for coffee?
Well, we could have gone round to yours.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't face her on having palpitations. Hey, I was disappointed you didn't take me home to meet your nagging landlady. She sounds a hoot.
You know what they say, see Naples and die. Well, 5 minutes with my landlady, you wish you were in Naples, I'm telling you.
Oh, wait, I've really enjoyed myself tonight. We've had a laugh, haven't we?
It wasn't a bad pub, I suppose, if you like mortuaries.
At least no one there knew me.
And it was nice having you all to myself for a change. So what's it gonna be? Coffee, tea, or me?
God, have you seen the time? Better get going. Rob will kill me.
Oh, come on, Bev. An extra 5 minutes won't hurt.
I'm sorry. It's just... I don't know if I trust myself to stay. I better go.
Bev? Night-night. Mind the bedbugs don't bite.
Good night.
She's just gone off.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late.
All right, how'd it go?
Well, I surprised myself, really. I didn't throw rotten fruit at me anyway.
I bet you went down a stone.
Well, they've asked me back.
Oh. Listen, I've been thinking about you a lot tonight, you know, about this talk and the job and that, and, well, I know you want to get more involved. You know, try and help them a bit more.
I have no idea how I'd ever be able to help some of them. Some of them are so strong.
Yeah, but not all of them, though, eh?
No, not by a long way.
And they're the ones you're interested in, aren't they? All the other Mandy Jordashes.
Mandy Dutton, you mean? When I told them I was dropping my married name, they all cheered.
Hi, ice cream merchants, fish and chips all round.
Jimmy.
Jackie, got the supper here, kid.
Jimmy, the baby.
All right, sorry. Put him out through there quietly.
Pillock. Mand, has tonight made you want to take on the Shackletons job? One, two more, I mean.
Well, it hasn't made things any easier. But the way things are at the moment with us and Ruth, I wouldn't want to just walk out on you. Not after all we've been through. It'd be fair on you, because I do understand how you feel.
Yeah, but you're not overjoyed at not taking the job, though, are you?
Well, I'm sure there'll be other jobs, ones that mean we can all stay together. Look, that's my problem to deal with, not yours.
Oh, hello. Thought you'd be asleep by now.
I was just looking through Alice's photo album.
Oh, right.
Noticing how many of her photos you're not actually in.
Well, I would have taken most of them, so I wouldn't be.
Or could it be because you're hardly ever there for her?
I'm always there for her.
Like you were there for her today? For a checkup?
That was today, wasn't it?
Oh, Max, please, I've been reminding you for weeks that it was today. You obviously forget all about Alice the moment you walk through that door.
Oh, come on, that's not true.
Well, it was true today.
Yes, that's because I was up to my eyes in it at the restaurant.
Which is obviously far more important to you than your own daughter. Well, you can settle down, because I'm going to bed.
Patricia, we are in the first few months of running this restaurant, remember? The hardest months.
Oh, and that's a good enough excuse for ignoring your own daughter, is it?
Of course not, but we want it to be a success, don't we?
What about Alice? Isn't it about time you decided that you wanted her life to be a success as well?
I'm sorry.
Kathy?
I shouldn't have come bothering you again.
Come in, what's happened?
He hit me again. I thought he was going to kill me.
All right, let's get you inside. Come on, girls.
Right, overall stopping distance at 30 miles an hour.
14 metres.
60 miles an hour.
50 metres?
70 miles an hour.
Oh, I don't know, 55 metres?
God, I'd hate to be in front of you if you did an emergency stop.
Why weren't you right?
You miles out?
I don't see the point in knowing the exact distance anyway.
To stop you killing people.
Yeah, I know that. But when you're doing an emergency stop, you don't stop to calculate the exact distance, do you? You just do it by instinct.
Right, you just tell that to the examiner.
Oh, I'll be all right. I'm definitely going to pass this time.
What time's your test?
It's a couple of hours yet, but I don't want people knowing the exact time, so they stop asking me how I've done.
Can't believe you didn't pass first time. I mean, I thought you were supposed to be able to drive.
Yeah, I can. Anyway, statistics prove that you're a safer driver if you don't pass till your second test, so I'll be all right now.
Yeah, well, you won't pass anything if you don't get this learned.
I don't see the point in knowing all this. Listen, do us a favour, test us on my hand signals with it.
Michael, people think you've gone mental.
Hello, how's my little Alice today?
Tired.
Yeah, and me. Took a long time to get her off to sleep last night. Yeah, I really did want to know how the checkup had gone, but you were fast asleep by the time I got to bed.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't know, wouldn't you, if you'd been at the hospital with us like you promised.
I know I said I'd be there, but it was such a busy night in the restaurant. Time went so fast.
Didn't while we were sitting waiting for you. It got worse when we got in there. The paediatrician managed to make me feel guilty because the two of us weren't there together.
Well, like I said, you know what it's like there sometimes. I mean, it gets so frantic, especially when we're short-staffed. But I know that's no excuse for missing it. So, how did it go? Did it go okay, then?
Well, yes, health-wise. Her development wasn't so good.
Why? What's wrong?
Their main concern seemed to be that we weren't giving her enough stimulation, so her language is slow, and they didn't seem to think we were giving her enough physio work. I mean, basically, she's fine. It's us that's the problem.
Well, I hope you told them that we do try our best.
Well, of course I did. But it's like they said. We've obviously not been trying hard enough. Have we?
Are you back in favour with the Crosbys now, then, eh?
Oh, yeah, looks like it.
About spending the big bucks now, then, eh?
Good chance.
What's Must be nice, though, you know, having your neighbours starting to talk to you again.
Yeah. And mind you, we never intended to hang on to all the prize money. We just wanted to make sure everything was sorted out legally, you know.
Oh, yeah. Hi, love. Excuse me.
All right, man. And anyway, who'd want to fall out over money, eh? You know what Bing's like for making a fuss over nothing.
Yeah, of course.
See you then.
Ciao, Red. Oh, little Ruth's got nappy rash, has she? Or a Sinbad falling off his ladder?
Oh, there's nothing as straightforward as that, I'm afraid. Kathy, the girl I helped get into the refuge, has just turned up at the house.
Oh, no. He's not been at us again, has he?
Worse than last time. He's made a real mess of her.
Oh, God. I thought you said you got her into the refuge.
Well, I did, but she went back to him. And 5 minutes later, he's up to his old tricks again.
The swine. Hey, listen, love. You have these. Ron will never miss them, and they're going to a good cause.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes, go on. I only wish I could give you some cyanide for a fella. Oh, God, man. Oh, I'm sorry, love. I didn't mean it, you know, like to sound like that.
It's all right. I know what you meant. I feel the same way. Anyway, thanks for this little lot.
Oh, no bother. Listen, I've finished my shift soon. Shall I bring something nice for our teas round?
It'll have to be soup or something, because her mouth's all split on the inside from where he kicked her.
God, the lives some people lead, eh? If you can call it a life. Has she got her little ones with her?
Yeah, she has. They were terrified when they first turned up.
Oh, God loves them. I'll bring some sweets for them, eh? Will they be there long, do you think?
Well, as soon as I finish cleaning her up, I'm going to get onto the Shackleton and see if they can find her a safe place to go for the night. There's no point in her staying on the close, not when her husband's already been round once.
Hey, Mandy. I think you're dead brave, you know, helping someone like her. It must be bringing all kinds of memories back to you.
Yeah, I suppose it does, watching someone else go through it. But I can't just stand by and ignore it, although I think I would have done once.
Well, good luck to you, I say. That Kathy won't come be in better hands than yours, you know.
Just hope Sinbad thinks the same when he gets home and finds her there. Her husband caused them all kinds of worry the last time he showed up.
Hiya.
Oh, hiya. How are you today, honey bun?
Feeling a bit stupid about last night, actually. I'm sorry about getting off the way I did.
You're sorry? What about me making a holy show of myself like that?
What are we like, eh? Must have been the booze got to us.
I was hoping you'd call by so I could make it up to you.
Let's just pretend it never happened, eh?
Oh, go on then. And there was me going to offer to do your hair for nothing.
A freebie?
Well, a sort of a sorry prezi.
Well, excuse me, but I'm not missing out on that. Can you fit me in today?
Well, if I don't get back to work, I can't. Can you call back in a few hours to be quieting down?
Of course I can. I don't want anything special, you know.
Hey, do you mind? I only do special.
Right then, I'll look forward to it.
I can't wait to get my hands on you, and I'm not just talking about hairdressing either.
You know, we're both going to have to make a concerted effort to help Alice's development.
Yeah, I know. And look, I'm really sorry for missing the appointment, and I promise I'll try harder.
There's a load of leaflets here from the hospital.
Oh.
They think we could get some help for Alice from the Portage Service. It's some kind of home teaching organisation.
Oh, right. Well, it might be worth a try, eh? Ah, here come the millionaires. Come in.
We're just going into town. Wondered if you wanted anything.
No, thanks. I'll be going in myself shortly.
Oh, spend, 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 is it?
And we're off to the travel agent to pick up some long-haul holiday brochures.
Oh, right.
And some round-the-world cruise literature.
The travel bug's getting serious, then.
Oh, well, it seemed like too good an opportunity to miss. I mean, you know I've always wanted to travel, trek the world, taste of adventure.
What about you, Dad?
I'm a little too set in my ways, Patsy, to become a hobo. I'm leaning rather more towards searching out some winter sun, that sort of thing. Right, better get out of your way. Never cease to amaze me, these marvels of technology. Some crisis in the restaurant needs sorting out, I suppose.
Yes, usual stuff. Urgently need me, that kind of thing.
Well, we'd better get off then.
Well, I'll look out for you, traipsing around every travel agent in town.
Don't work too hard.
No.
Do you know, in the 60s, when everybody was trailing off to Kathmandu wearing those funny, smelly, furry things, I couldn't see the attraction. I can now.
Well, we'll have to buy some beads and bells and a kaftan.
Bye, or sayonara, as they say out east.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Good old Mum. Hope I've got that spirit when I'm her age.
Yeah. Did you say you were going into town with Alice?
Yeah, and to show her lots of things, stimulate her in a way that we completely failed to do, according to the assessment team.
Oh, right. Well, I'll come with you if you like.
Thought you were urgently needed at the restaurant.
Well, they can unneed me for a couple of hours, can't they, Alice? And
I'm going to help Mummy. That'll be a start, won't it? Eh?
Well, yeah, it'll be a start. But we've got to get ourselves sorted out properly. We've really got to sort out some sort of action plan for her.
Well, that sounds great, doesn't it, Alice? Hmm? And you're the #1 priority. Everyone else can wait.
Why didn't you go to the doctors? Oh, sorry.
I didn't want anyone to know. I didn't want people talking.
We should have done, you know.
I just wanted to get away from Colin. I never thought he'd do anything like this again. And he keeps telling me he loves me, and I just can't believe it.
Well, you're okay now. We won't let him come near you.
I should have listened to you last time. I should never have gone back to him.
Oh, don't you worry yourself about that. You did what you did. He's safe now. How long do you think it'll be before he notices you've gone missing?
He doesn't finish work till 10. He'll normally go to the pub after that till closing time.
Right, well, that gives us plenty of time then.
But your fella won't want me here, will he? Not after all the fuss Colin's caused.
Well, that's nothing for you to worry about. You just take it easy. We'll get something sorted, I'm sure.
Hey, good timing that. Just finished all my ironing. Oh, we going shopping there? Or just window shopping?
I thought we could have a few games down the bingo first, eh?
All right, do we have to?
Oh, look, I want to make the most of my afternoon off. And anyway, I feel lucky again. There's a big prize got my name on it down there.
Well, there's no point me going if you're going to win everything in sight. Don't tell me you can feel it in your water, can you?
No, I mean it. I've just got this feeling that I'm down for another big win. I even dreamed about it last night.
Well, better not tell you what I dreamt about. You'd be having hot flushes.
Who's having hot flushes?
No one you know, love. So, are we right then?
I suppose.
We're just going into town shopping, love. All right.
Again?
Thought we were going the bingo.
Yeah, we are, but he'll only get a cob on if he thinks I'm going more than once a week. You know what he's like.
We've done loads of Christmas shopping already this week, haven't we?
Yeah, I know, but Mo hasn't, have you?
Suppose you want to lift into town then, will you?
Nah, you're all right, love. We'll go on the bus.
All right, then. See you later.
See you, love. Right, bingo then. Hey, you never know. Might be your lucky night.
Oh, yeah? When do I ever win anything there?
It's not just about winning, is it? It's a bit of fun.
I'd hate to see you when you get serious about anything. See ya.
Oh, I can do it, you know. I've done it 100 times. Just must be a bit nervous or something.
Who's that?
Man, your chain's on here.
It's all right. It's in there.
25 points. 2 more contestants to go in our first round of professional.
Sorry about that.
Okay. We've been in the park for the workies, haven't we, Ruthie? Hey? We fed the ducks, didn't we? Come on, let's get you in out the car. Hello? Got visitors, eh?
Yeah, Kathy and the girls.
All right.
Girls, do you want to come here, please? Out of the way.
What are they doing here?
Colin went for her again. She's got nowhere else to go. She's in a terrible state.
Next thing you know, he'll be round here on the bounce again.
I couldn't just turn her away.
I'm sorry, Mandy. We shouldn't have come in the first place.
Hey, it was no problem.
No, really. I don't want to cause any trouble. We'll get off now, but thanks for everything.
Hey, listen, the only person causing trouble is your husband, so will you go and sit down? Please.
Do you want me to do anything?
Well, you can make some sandwiches up for the girls. I'm going to phone the Shackletons as soon as I finish clearing up.
Hiya.
Hiya.
So, did you pass it?
Oh, don't ask.
Oh, you didn't fail again.
No, I didn't fail. I just didn't pass.
Well, what happened?
I couldn't believe it. I mean, the examiner must have been in a stinking mood or something. I hardly did anything wrong.
So you're still spending out on taxes?
Well, for now, yeah.
It's gonna look really naff me turning up to video someone's wedding in a taxi, innit?
Haven't you got anyone who can work for you? You know, someone who can drive a van or something?
Well, no, I'm only just getting started off, aren't I? Better do everything myself.
Well, I can't drive, but I don't mind giving you a hand if you like.
Well, yeah, so I'll give it a shot one day.
No, I mean, I could come now. Save me getting bored at the Crosbys.
Oh, that bad, is it?
Oh, I get fed up listening to Radio 3 all the time. It gets even worse when they put Radio 2 on for my benefit.
Well, I mean, you can come if you want. I can always use an extra pair of hands.
Can I do that thing they do in films, you know, the clapperboard thing?
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll have to get one first. Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. I could teach you how to be a runner.
Yeah, great. What does the runner do?
In the shops and get us a packet of mints, will you?
I thought it was a trainee runner, not a slave.
Hey, there's 3 million unemployed people out there who'd be glad of your job.
So, am I being paid then?
Well, yeah, sort of.
How much?
Get yourself a packet of mints as well.
Oh, thanks very much, slave driver. Just as well I like you.
Mandy sent these up.
Oh, thanks.
She's on the phone to Mrs. Shackleton now, twisting around by the sounds of it.
You must hate me for bringing all my troubles here again.
Oh, don't be soft. Of course I don't. Just been playing with your little ones, trying to cheer them up. Seem like a nice couple of kids.
God, I've never seen them as frightened as they were today.
Well, they're playing with our Ruth now. That looks sore, that. Hey, I know it's none of my business, but I think your husband should be locked up for doing that to you.
When he finished hitting me, I didn't know where to turn. And after the last time, I didn't know if Mandy'd want to know me.
She wouldn't turn you away.
Oh, it makes such a difference being able to talk to someone who knows what you're going through. If someone's been through it themselves, they believe you. Not everyone believes you, you know.
Mandy's certainly been through the lot, yeah.
I've got Mrs. Shackleton herself on the phone. She's right behind us. She's working to find a place for you tonight.
Great. Well done, Mand.
Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, right, I'll get a pen and paper. Hang on.
Leave you to it, then.
I can't believe how good you've both been to me. Putting up with my troubles without even knowing me, really. Mandy's really lucky to have someone like you.
Oh, aye. I leap tall buildings with one jump and all. Listen, we don't really need to know you. It's enough knowing what you're going through.
I mean, I've told Mandy things I wouldn't dream of telling the doctor, let alone some do-gooder from the social services. You must be really proud of her.
She's great, yeah. I'm only just getting to know the other side of her. Listen, she'll probably want you to move quite quickly once you get something sorted, so I'll go and get that snack for you and the kids sorted out, all right?
Okay, thanks.
What time's the wedding?
1:30.
Should be here soon.
Yeah, I hope so, otherwise I wasted all my money on cab fares. So are you getting on living with Bing and Jean, then?
They're all right.
King of the old fogies, though, Bing, innit?
Mr. Crosby's a good laugh, actually. Well, sometimes. Did you hear about my mum nearly moving away?
No, I hadn't heard.
She's been offered a job in Bristol to work in a women's refuge, but she turned it down.
So would you have gone with her?
She would have liked me to, but I didn't really want to, though.
Hey, that'd be no good me training you up if you're going to get off, you know.
Well, either way, she'll be moving soon anyway. But I'd rather stay up here, you know, with having a job now and my mates.
And you'd be all right staying on at the Crosby's, then, yeah?
I'm all right for now, but Mrs. Crosby seems dead keen to go off on a round-the-world trip. She wants to spend all the money they won, so isn't that a job I can do?
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm not used to having an assistant. Oh, where they are now. Hey, I tell you what, if I'd won 100 grand, you wouldn't find me videoing poxy weddings, I tell you.
I don't know where I'll end up if the Crosbys kick me out.
Oh, you'd be all right. We'll find you somewhere to keep if you get stuck.
In yours?
Well, yeah, I suppose so. Can't have me runner sleeping on the streets, can I?
Max, if I do make an appointment with the Portage service, you will try and come, won't you?
I promise. Come what may, I'll be there.
It's fact.
Yep, I'll get it.
It's probably the restaurant, wondering why you're not in yet. I expect the place has crumbled to the ground without your watchful eye.
Yes, probably. It's from Emily. It's a drawing of a bonfire with lots of fireworks, see, and Susanna's sent a note as well. the children are harassing her where they were having fireworks for Thomas and Alice.
I haven't even thought about it yet.
Well, I suppose we could invite them.
What, Susanna as well?
Well, if she didn't come, we'd only have to drop the kids off home afterwards.
Well, I suppose we could treat it as another stimulating experience for Alice.
Well, it'd be another excuse to see Matthew and Emily, and also to have some extra fireworks. What do you think?
Oh, all right, as long as Susanna behaves herself.
Well, I'm sure she will.
Well, if she doesn't, we'll know where to look when we need a guy for the top of the bonfire, won't we?
Come on, girls, taxi's waiting. Side. There's no sign of your husband.
Thanks again for helping us. I don't have to go with them. I can stay here, you know.
No, they need you to go with them. Help settle them in. Don't worry, I'll be all right here with the baby.
All right, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
I have some of your long-haul brochures in front of me, and I have worked out a couple of round-the-world routes. I was wondering if you could let me have some approximate ticket costs.
Did you say something, my dear?
No, nothing special.
1 and 5.
What was the one before last? Oh, 27. Concentrate, will you? I'm trying. Oh, man, come on.
4 and 9.
I've got it.
49.
I've got it. You'll shout house then. House! House!
We have a claim
Because
on
the 11 up
22.
there. What, I haven't realised that?
Because they haven't even called it yet, you divvy. Sorry, it's the wrong call here. Sorry. She's new to the game. Sorry.
Right, Di. I'll finish, Miss McLaughlin.
I'll get the 5-star treatment, am I?
5-star plus, if you don't mind.
Plus what?
Plus the pleasure of my company.
Oh, aren't I the privileged one?
You certainly are. I don't do anyone's hair, you know. I'm very picky, me.
Are you trying to tell me I've got nits? Oh, that's lovely. I hope you're asleep in a minute.
Expert touch, you see. Hey, did Diane make you a cup of coffee?
No, but I can murder one.
Right then, we'll put the kettle on. You can wash and I'll dry.
What? Me wash? Thought I was supposed to be getting the 5-star treatment.
Has anyone ever told you you've got very kissable lips? Extremely.
Peter! I thought I was getting a free hairdo. I didn't think I'd have to pay for it in kind.
Bev! Hi, Bev. Is that the latest fashion, or have you just joined that Dills lot?
No, the latest fashion is people minding their own business. Haven't you heard?
Jack?
I hope you're not desperate to go. The seat's covered in bleach.
No, you're all right. I can wait till you're finished.
Did Mandy manage to sort something out for that Kathy?
She did in the end, yeah.
Oh, sorry I missed her. You know I couldn't get away. I bought sweets for the kiddies and all.
Shackletons have managed to sort it out with a safe place to stay. She's their responsibility now, so that's good, I suppose.
You don't sound convinced.
Well, I'm sure she'll be fine. It's Mandy I'm worried about.
So, why would so?
Well, we've just had the baby, right? And we've been going on and on about whether or not we should get married, but things don't seem to be happening. You don't want to be hearing this.
Hey, listen, you. For all the times you've helped my Jimmy out, I owe you a listen, don't I? In fact, anyone deserves a medal for getting involved with him.
It's just that it's supposed to be a time when we should be coming closer together, but I don't know. We seem to be just drifting further apart.
Is it this new job offer in Bristol causing problems?
That and other things. But that's what's brought it to a head. I know she's desperate to take the job, but she just seems too scared to be honest with me and just tell me. I know she's not taking it because of me, but I don't want her to resent me. I want her to be with me because she wants to, not because she feels she has to.
Well, I know this is going to sound really hard, Tim, but if that's what you think she should be doing, then you're going to do neither if you're any good forcing her to stay here. And I mean, after all you've done for her and the girls, no wonder she's scared of being honest with you.
because she knows how much it'd hurt you.
But should I let her go, Jack? Don't know what I'd do without her. Just don't know.
Brookside the women and Brookside the teenagers are both on sale now in the shops.
All right there, Max. I just wanted to clear the air, you know, after that recent little misunderstanding with the in-laws, like.
Well, I'd say that's rather an understatement, but never mind, carry on.
Well, I was just wondering whether your lot might be on for a little bit of a get-together one night, you know, celebrate the big win. You know, let bygones be bygones.
No, I don't think so, really.
Whenever's convenient will do. Tonight, if you like.
Well, actually, we're having a few fireworks for the family tonight, so I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Me and Rosie were just saying we should invite the grandchild over for a few sparklers and that.
Oh, well, I hope you have a nice evening.
Hey, you know what we could do? We could pool our fireworks together, couldn't we? Make a much better show for the kids. You don't get many to a box these days, do you?
Well, I'm quite sure that mine would get a good enough show.
Oh, come on, Maxie. Why don't we just pitch in together, eh? For the kids, Oh, come on, Maxie. Let bygones be bygones, eh, mate?
Suppose we could.
Yes, nice one. I'll just go and catch Rosie up. Tell her to get a bit of scran in, like. See you later, Maxie, me mate.
Right, I look forward to it.
Sure you don't want one?
Oh, no, I'm fine, thanks.
Any word on Kathy?
Yeah, I spoke to Mrs. Shackleton. Yeah, she's bearing up.
Good.
I'm sorry about the way she just came round. I know you didn't really want to hear.
Oh, well, she was in a mess, wasn't she? Couldn't exactly turn it away.
I know, poor thing.
Must have dragged up a lot of bad memories for you, though, seeing her like that.
Well, at least she was with someone who understood what she was going through.
Yeah. So where did she end up?
Oh, a refuge in Salford. There's about 6 families living there already. Well, not families, women and their children.
What a life for them kids, eh? They must be desperate.
Well, that's what I thought at first, but there's something about them, the way they look out for each other. And even though they've all had some terrible experience, it's as if they've got some kind of special bond or something.
Well, there's something to be said for it then, I suppose.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is, but I felt at home there as if I belonged.
Yeah, but you don't need a place like that, do you? I mean, you don't need protection anymore.
No, it's just that, well, there are people there that I think I could help.
Have you got the chance, you mean?
Well, yes.
Like the job in Bristol, the Shackleton's refuge.
Oh, don't be worrying about that. I've told you I can't do it and I accept it, so end of story. Anyway, the deadline's today. Mrs. Shackleton said they'd have to offer it to somebody else if I wasn't taking it. Right, you coming in?
No, I'll stay out a bit longer, finish my coffee.
I only wish I could just drop everything and take off around the world.
Do you really intend, then, to do... Oh, well done, just to leave Dad here all on his own?
Well, it's his loss, not mine. Oh, you know what your father's like. He'll come round in the end, as he always does, especially when he realises that I actually mean to go through with it.
Well, he better make his mind up soon. I mean, you leave in 2 weeks.
Quite. Oh, he'll come round in the end.
Oh, well, presuming that Dad does decide to come with you, what are you going to do about this place? Long time to leave it empty, especially through winter.
Oh, and I thought about that. And I've decided to rent it out on a short term. And any money we might get, we'll let you have to help you on a bit.
Mum, we can't take your money.
Patricia, don't insult your mum like that. Turning down a very kind offer. It's very generous, and I think we should be happy to accept.
Oh, the dedication of my stuff. She's not even due into work for another hour. We've been on about fireworks, Ben. Hey, I hope you're lining up for the big bang this weekend.
I'll come to tell you how I'm being today.
You what? Are you poorly?
I'm handing my notice in.
Oh, no, Bev. Why? Ron's not forced you to give up, has he?
It's nothing to do with Ron.
You ate me, don't you, for trying to snug you the other day? Oh, I feel ashamed.
It's nothing to do with that. It's me working here with you. Just can't trust myself with you anymore. So that's it, okay? Just thanks for being the best boss I've ever had.
8 and 9, 89. 8 and 1, 81.
It's time we went, you know. Eddie'll be going
1
mad.
and 2.
Shut up,
number
William. I'm
12.
sweating on one number.
69, 6 and 9.
House over here! I've got it! I told you I was feeling lucky again. Thank God for that.
So, do you think Cathy will go back to that Colin again?
Oh, I hope not. Mind you, she did the last time he beat her up like that.
She's a lot worse this time, though, wasn't she? I don't know. How come fellas do things like that?
Well, I'm not the only woman who wishes they knew the answer to that.
You were glad she came, weren't you?
Well, I wasn't glad she was back in that situation, but... yeah, I was glad she chose to come to me.
You're more than glad, I reckon. I think you were quite proud.
What makes you say that?
I watched you talking to her while you were cleaning her up, sorting her out. Wasn't like watching the Mandy I know. It was like you turned into someone else.
What, like Florence Nightingale, you mean?
I mean, it was like you'd become a new person. You had, I don't know, something positive about you, a sense of purpose, I suppose.
Well, I was terrified in case Colin came round on the rampage.
Well, you never showed her you were feeling like that.
I did a good job of hiding it from her then.
Yeah, and I know what you're trying to hide now and all.
What?
How much you thinking about Cathy now? How worried about her you are?
Well, it's hard not to be, especially with two little girls. I couldn't bear it if anything happened to them.
Anything's happened to Beth and Rachel.
Oh, I couldn't bear that.
You'd rather be there now with them, wouldn't you? With the Shackletons working in their refuge with all the other Cathys.
Well, I'm here with you. I can't be in two places at once.
You're here in front of me, yeah. But your heart's not here. It's with Cathy and the girls, isn't it?
Well, I don't think it is.
Will you do something really important for me, Mand?
Of course I will.
Will you forget about hurting me feelings for a start? And, I really don't want to say this. But will you just be totally honest with me? And tell me, if I wasn't here, if I didn't exist, right, what would you do next with your life?
Well, that's impossible to answer because you are here.
Just tell me, man. I want to know, please.
I'd phone the Shackletons. I'd ask them if I could still take the job in the refuge. I'd ask them if I'd be able to live in with Ruth. And I'd move. And one way or another, I'd start trying to help whoever was there that needed helping. Do you want me to go on?
I need to know how important all this is to you.
If they just wanted me to listen, I'd listen. If they just wanted to cry things out of the system, I'd probably cry with them. If they were really knocked about or hurt, I'd feel their pain. And if they were so desperate that they wanted to kill their husbands, I don't know, I'd put my arms round them and I'd hold them until their anger turned into the strength to carry on. And when they said that they'd never be able to trust another man again, I'd tell them there are men in the world who can love them without hurting them. Men like you. Gentle men who can cry with them when things get hard instead of taking a belt to them. I'd tell them all about you, about how you picked me up and put me back together when I really didn't have the right to expect that. About how you stood by me. Even now, when I wanted to shout at me or something, just to have a reason for hating you or a reason for leaving that wasn't so selfish. And through all this, I'd have Ruth to help me, make me smile, help me remember back to Beth when she was that age, help me remember you.
And if all this happened, would I ever see it again? Would I ever get to see my little girl?
Oh, I couldn't live with myself knowing that you weren't able to see her when you wanted to or when she wanted to see you.
Would she grow up loving me, do you think? Or hating me, being in a place like that?
She'd grow up loving you as much as I do, as much as I always will.
But if you love me more than anything in the world, how would you be able to just go off? I don't understand that. I mean, the way that I love you, I don't want to share you. I want you and Ruth to myself, and that's it.
Oh, it's so difficult to explain. You have given me so much love. You've given me a lifetime's worth of love in 2 years, and you've helped me build myself up, and you've kept on building me up until now. And I just feel that now I've got a chance to breathe again, and that.
And that what? You don't need me anymore.
No. I just feel that I've got a chance to become a real person again, my own person. And I haven't felt that for such a long time now. I've just been Trevor Jordash's battered wife, or Trevor Jordash's murderer, or Beth's grieving mother. Those are the only things that people know me for. Nobody knows me for the real Mandy. And I'm not even sure I know what that is anymore, but I need to try and find out. I need to come out from living in Trevor's shadow. I need to become myself for a while. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to say goodbye to you forever. And I'd wanted to see Ruth, and I'd wanted to know her, and I don't know what else to say.
Mandy, these have been the best 2 years of my life. And because of what I've seen and what I've learned about the way people can treat each other, they've been the worst 2 years of my life as well.
You know, I know it sounds impossible, but I want to be with you. And at the same time...
I know. You need to leave me. Listen, man, all these women that need your love, all these broken hearts and bodies, I hope there'll be some love left for me. And if you'd ever end up feeling that you may be ready to share your life with me again...
But the job, the deadline's today, it starts tomorrow. It's too late.
It's never too late. Have you got the Shackletons' phone number?
It's on the pad, but you can't do this.
I can. It's my decision. I can hardly see the numbers. It's ringing. Hello. Yeah, is there any chance of speaking to Mrs. Shackleton, please? I'm ringing on behalf of Mandy Jordash. Mandy Dutton. Yeah, it's about the job she's been offered. Yeah, I'll wait, thanks. We're going together. I'll cheer up. You've got yourself a new job and a new house. And a new busy mate.
You're the best.
Well, give us a smile then. Let's leave all the tears and fears behind with Trevor. Just think. Tomorrow you'll be starting your new life in Bristol. said yourself, the deadline's today. You're gonna have to travel tonight if they want you to start tomorrow.
I just hope I can do some good.
It's a good job I love you enough to let you go, eh?
You know, this all feels a bit quick. It's like you're trying to get rid of me or something.
I'm just being sensible. No need to drag things out, is there? And if you don't go tonight, well, you could lose the job. I think it's for the best all round.
Well, I'm going to need to speak to Rachel.
I know. I'll go and see if she's in. I'll get her to come over.
Can't see her wanting to come with me, though. She's grown up a lot the last few months.
Yeah. Well, give us a shout if you can't shut your suitcase. I'll come and sit on it for you.
What are you doing here?
It's running.
No, is it the Legion? Why?
I brought you a Prezi. There you go. Thought it might put a bit of sparkle back into our relationship.
Peter, we haven't got a relationship.
Yes, we have. I'm the employer and you're the employee.
Not anymore. Handed me notice in.
And I've decided I'm not accepting it. Bev, I'm begging you to listen to me.
Get up, will you? You're making a show of me.
No, I've been thinking about it all afternoon. You're too important to me as a worker and as a mate. And as a friend. So same time as usual tomorrow, okay? Or I won't be responsible for my actions. Now, do you want that on your conscience?
God, I hate you sometimes. I'll be there.
I don't want you to feel like I'm running out on you.
Of course I don't. I knew you'd be moving sooner or later. It's just all so sudden.
Just if I don't take this job now.
Mum, you don't need to explain yourself to me. I know how much this means to you, and I'm dead proud of you. And I'll be able to come visit you in Bristol now.
I am doing the right thing, Jean. I know I am.
We're all so proud of you. And you know Bess would be too.
And you look after Rachel for me, won't you?
As if she were one of our own, Mandy.
Oh, if only Trevor had never found us here.
If only I hadn't been fool enough to bring him round to this house. Still, you can't go through life on the If Only Express, can you?
So why aren't you going out to the fireworks?
I'm not invited.
Come on, we'll crash the party.
Go away, they're my neighbours.
Oh, go on, I love fireworks. Come on, I'm inviting you.
All right, just as long as you don't go on about big bangs all night.
Thanks for everything you've done for me, Mum.
Hey, I'll still be around if you need me, you know.
You can go across to the party, then?
I might do. I don't know. I might go and try and catch up with Mike.
What, Mike Dixon?
Yeah, we've become really good friends since Beth's funeral. He said he'd find me somewhere to stay if I ever got stuck. I'm a big girl now, you know.
Well, I'm glad to see you making some real friends. And you'll keep in touch, won't you?
Of course. I'm gonna go and get warm off the fire. Ring us when you get there.
Bye-bye. And you look after yourself, won't you?
Yeah. See you.
I still can't believe this is all happening.
I know this might sound terrible, but you should be really proud seeing me do this. You're my lifeline, Sinbad. When I first met you, I might as well have been dead. But you made me realise I had something to live for, something to fight for. And there's no way I'm ever going to be able to explain to you how much you've always meant to me, but by letting me go like this, you're giving me more than any other man ever could.
I am proud of you, I suppose. Just don't want you getting big-headed. Well, the fun started. Do you want a couple of minutes on your own?
Yeah. Just enough time to say goodbye for Beth.
Evening, Susanna.
Hello, Patricia.
Right, children, got a couple of big ones to start the night off, eh?
So Eddie Banks how to do it.
There you go. This'll show Maxie boy the way home.
Oh, gonna need your earplugs round here tonight.
All right, Sinbad, going on holiday?
No. Well, something like that.
I hope someone's been round toward the pet owners about all this.
They'll find out soon enough.
Can't have Banks thinking he's the only one who can afford big bangs.
Oh, so I have come on the right night for a big...
Susanna! I've warned you. You'll end up with a rocket.
What kind of bombing party is this with no cinder top?
Oh, you're never satisfied.
Well, you could always try and satisfy me, I mean.
Behave, you.
Hey, don't know what I would have done without you and the big spuds, you know?
Yeah, you're welcome. Got to have something exciting to do for a change.
Stick with me, kid. I ain't sure you'll have a good time.
Hey, Rose, I know you're on a winning streak. But you fancy going somewhere else tomorrow instead of the bingo?
Oh, but I like it there.
Oh, but I'm fed up with it. I want to go to the flicks or something.
Well, you go then. I'll go to the bingo on my own.
You suit yourself.
Okay, here we are. I thought about stowing away in one of your bags so I could go with you. I'm not half gonna miss you, you know. And the baby. But don't worry, I'll be down to see you. I'll just give it a week or so to get settled in, okay?
Thank you for doing this. And thank you for loving Beth and Rachel in a way that their own father could never understand. And for loving me far more than I ever deserved.
Now you can stand on your own 2 feet, eh? Do you remember when you first moved onto the close? I never did thank you.
What for?
All those buckets of hot water I used to come round and borrow, and the cups of tea. You were the only one who made me a bacon butty.
Oh, and all that time I thought you fancied me. You just wanted somewhere to rinse out your chamois.
Yeah, I will try to be there more for Alice, you know?
That's what it is, then.
Well, it's guilt, I suppose. Not being there enough for her, but nothing or nobody will take priority over Alice from now on. I promise.
Hang on to your hats, you lads. Here's another one. Much bigger than your one, Maxie.
Stand back, everyone. Stand back. Good God, it's World War III.
If you want anyone to talk to or just some company.
I'm fine, Jean. I'm fine, honestly. It's for the best.